Insurance claims. Insurance claims can cover a broad range. If you have an accident policy and the insurance company believes that the chest pains that caused the person to fall into the lake and drown was the real cause of death, perhaps you have a dispute governed by the federal ERISA law. That requires usually a referral by me to somebody I know who spends hundreds of hours every year in that strange world of ERISA. But there are other claims. If there's a fire claim and the insurance company suspects the owner of arson, the owner may not only find there's a denial of the claim, but a finger being pointed back at them for being a felon. These are very difficult. Our legislature, in its wisdom, and this was a very political issue, did away with what they call third-party bad faith claims, some of which were huge claims. And the argument was that it dampened the business climate here in West Virginia. We won't get into the remedy that the state has given such claimants nowadays, but let's just say it's not very powerful. But first-party claims still exist, and if your own company does not provide you the coverage you contracted for, they can be liable not just for the amount of your claim, but also for a presumed 1/3 of attorney's fees and your aggravation and inconvenience. And if you can prove that they were really malicious, that they knew they owed you the money and they did not pay it, perhaps even something called punitive damages. I've had some good results here recently, having found an extra $1.2 million of underinsured motorist coverage that should have been offered to my client. Underinsured motorist coverage is the coverage that protects you in your own policy when the person who hit you had very little insurance. You've probably also heard of uninsured motorist coverage, where the person who hits you has no insurance. You can have as little as $20,000 in underinsured coverage, or you can have $1.5 million if you have shown appropriate forethought. It's the job of the lawyer to find all that insurance coverage and then to document and pursue your claims.